Welcome back to the action here on table 3. A super intriguing matchup we have here from Josh Kane, Cormac Kerr, two of the young guns on tour. Similar styles in play. Pierre Sheridan and Andrew Patchett talking you through this one. Afternoon, Andrew.
Afternoon, mate. You alright?
I'm doing the best, thank you very much. Interesting match, this one. How do you see it going?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. It could be pretty close, to be honest. Josh is obviously a very good player, so is Cormac. Everyone's good on this tour.
Yeah, Cormac automatically going after his problem ball with the 8 ball. And if he's knocked that yellow far enough past, this is a presentable opportunity. Important, Andrew, for every player when they get an opportunity. Does this settle you?
Yeah, when you get your first frame on the board, it definitely settles you into the match. Yeah, it's good for anyone. Good nerve settler.
Yeah, indeed. This opportunity off Cormac's break. Taking a little bit of extra time here. Not quite sure what angle he has properly.
Yeah, I think he's slightly got the wrong angle. May have to run around 2 cushions to come back round for this. I'm not too sure if he can screw it.
Is he eyeing up the plant? Is that why he keeps coming around that side of the table to have a look at it? No.
Oh, he could screw his side.
Oh, he doesn't want to run past. And he has.
That's a bit unlucky, is that? He's hoping to be on that bottom red out of the 2.
Yeah, no shot for Cormac Kerr. And given where these yellows are, you would feel he's got to make something happen here. That's close. What a shot.
That's a great shot. He's actually got the perfect angle to screw up the table and take the black into the top right corner.
And a great recovery shot from the Irishman. He's still pretty good value for this, I have to say. Opening frame of the match. Did you set yourself any targets for this season? Just seeing how it goes. Have you kind of any expectations? What's been your mindset going into it?
I just want to be obviously staying up into next year. I don't want to be going back down into Challenger to have to do all the work all over again to come back up again to the pros. I think I've settled in okay so far. I'm doing okay. Just need to keep going, keep on the practice table, and hopefully I'll get better results and go deeper in some tournaments to come up and coming.
We've seen some great results from yourself. Obviously a memorable win over Chris Melling yesterday or the day before. The game's there.
Yeah, definitely. When my break's there, I think I'm pretty capable of beating anybody really. But the breaks, you've got to have a good break. Most of it is on the break at this level. If they're anybody's getting them, so nice splits always help.
And speaking of nice splits, Josh Kane with a really nice opportunity to reply to the Cormac Kerr breaking dish at the start with one of his own.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good return if he gets these. It'll settle him into the match also. No reason why he shouldn't really be finishing these from here.
Josh Kane, a former World Masters champion and a world finalist just last year, losing out to fellow Ultimate Pool professional Clayton Castaldi. A tremendous performance, it has to be said, in that world final from Clayton Castaldi. Josh, one of these players, he's been a pro from the inception of Ultimate Pool. Would you expect the title from someone like of Josh's ability?
Yeah, definitely he can win one without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, just see how he gets on here.
With a great run to the semi-finals. And right after that, we'll see Sean Chipperfield take on Jez Graham. And we will crown our first Pro Series champion of the weekend tonight.
That's another nice split there. Just the red and the yellow on the left-hand side cushion may be a bit tricky, but I'm sure there'll be a route to them.
The reds it is for Cormac. Looks like he's an angle here to move this red if he wants.
That's not too bad. He's got a cut back into the right middle. Will be probably running into the red immediately above it. Could be open to a little bit of luck.
A little bit fortunate there, I would say.
One good pot on this red, the bottom red I'd say out of the two, and he can use the top one to come off the top cushion across for the black. He's going for the other one.
Yeah, I think he's probably landed a little touch straight here, so he's going to have to thread this gap.
I think he took that one because he was a little bit hampered on the bottom red. Would have made it a bit of a trickier pot.
Yeah, he would have had to dig down in the cue ball. Yeah, he doesn't have much of margin for error here. You can see, just having a look, his body language would say he's on this. And again, perfect McGill pull.
Yeah, perfect pull so far. It's what we like to see. And put the pressure back on the other player then.
Oh, more or less, last one moving. Not as good a split. He didn't catch those as well as he did the first one, but he'd be glad to see that red disappear.
Looks like his only option could be yellows here. The bottom red does go into the bottom left corner, but there's an argument for both suits here, really.
Yeah, it looks like yellows all have a pocket too. I think red's more favourable, but can he see an opener at all?
On the yellows?
On the reds?
On the reds, it's just the bottom.
Yeah.
The immediate bottom red into the bottom left. But yellows are a safer option, I think, just about. This could be a key shot here. I think he'd want to be getting on the yellow underneath it. Yeah. Just stun this in now across for the yellow closest to the left cushion. And I'd drop that in, maybe play the one to the middle and up for the last yellow to finish on the black.
Yeah, all of a sudden it looks like 5 stun shots, really. Close to it anyway. Josh Kane has an answer for everything Cormac Kerr is throwing at him.
Yeah, it's definitely a good start to this match.
Good shot.
Yeah, he's pretty much perfect there to run off the cushion and back down for the black in the same bag as the last yellow. Yeah, Cormac to break here again. See if he can make a ball and keep these break and runs going. Is he dry?
Yeah, he is. He's hit that break well too. That is quite unlucky, it has to be said. That's where this game becomes really cruel.
Yeah, a lot of it's on the break, and it's just going to swing Josh's way a little bit here because these reds don't look too bad.
Red ball's in play.
I think he might have to take the one over the bag here, unless he plays a plant. I don't think he can get through to that red in between the two yellows.
Yeah, I think both options have their merits. Yeah, red over the bag it is.
That's a pretty good recovery shot.
He just wants to make sure he picks the right pattern here.
I like that shot because he's trying to attack his worst red down here in between the two yellows to get it into the bottom right, and then hopefully he can find a route up to the black somehow.
Yeah, it's this red in between the two yellows, just near the racking line. And he wants to get on now. Just wants to be particular with the cue ball here.
Yeah, you got to play a shot here. He's going to either have to come round the back of the bottom yellow. I don't think he'll be able to screw off the cushion because they slide a little bit. Ah, it's fine.
I think that's just come far enough to take it long. Having said that, he could even cut the one into the middle. Depends how he sees it. I think I'm going long if it's, yeah.
Yeah, I think if he plays one to the middle, he could slide off the yellows and come over the right side of the table with the white. If he stuns this in and comes back across off the last red to the middle over the right hand side, he's got the black in the top left.
Yeah, good shot. Josh Kane. I mean, can you call that a mistake from Cormac? You know, it's had a dry break.
It's a dry break in it, but it's a good response from Josh to put the pressure back on him. He's also got the break now, so he's got a chance to basically go 2 frames in front, hasn't he?
You know, we do have the best in the business here, I have to say.
Definitely, I've never really had any problems with my breaks when I've been on the actual screen tables where the refs are racking them. Josh gets another ball there off the break.
What's this split like?
Looks a little bit messy with the red and yellow above the white ball. I think a little bit of work to do here.
Yellow's in a marginally better position.
Yellow ball's in play.
think he's took the right suit there. I think he's eyeing a 3-ball plant up to also develop the red and the yellow above it, which is good sight.
Yeah, clever shot. Indeed, he does play for it.
I think he got a bit too much side spin on that. The shot is still on though, but he could be losing the white ball off it.
Yeah, because if he plays it, he's going to want to be... It depends on the connection he really gets, because the argument there to hit it hard to make sure they don't stick together, but also, you know, you're an argument to play it delicately just to free the yellow up.
Can't be happy with that, that's why he's opted to go for a different route.
He could also look at playing short position on it. I think just given the location of the other 2 yellows, looks like he's eyeing up, pushing through.
If he's on that yellow to the middle, could be okay.
Yeah, he is.
Thought he might have just punched into that red there, just to leave himself on the tougher yellow. And the angle he's got on this other yellow to the top right, he's struggling for position now on the last yellow. Might be a thin cut to the top left. I don't think he's gone through far enough.
Yeah, he's having a look. You'll tell by his body language. Yeah, I think you're right, Andrew. Doesn't look like he's gone far enough.
May have to be the double. I don't know. Could be playing it with side.
Yeah, he tried to make the angle. Is that yellow come out far enough to be able to get it away from the pocket?
That's not a bad shot. It's got the one to the middle of all the reds.
That's okay.
I have to get pretty perfect on the top left red into the left middle. It's not too bad there.
Extension call.
He wants to be straight on this red. Needs some sort of angle to be able to get back up the table, unless he's eyeing a skill shot, or it goes behind the yellow.
Yeah, it must be difficult to see on our camera angle. I personally thought he was going to play the red above the cue ball is now into the middle. I believe this one he's played as his last ball, but it must pass.
Yeah, I don't think the skill shot's on there, so it must pass.
Yeah, I thought that was really tight.
Out. touch. Look where the yellows landed as well.
Yeah, he's given Josh Kane the easiest of 2-ball combinations. You'd have to say from a perfect start, that's a mistake a piece in this frame. Good shot.
Yeah, pretty simple black now for Josh to take a two frame lead.
Trailing 4 frames to 2.
Sticking with the cup break. He's made a ball. He's made a couple of balls.
Again, there's an argument for both suits. They're both pretty nice.
I think red's simply because of the openers. It's more difficult to get into a nice position with the yellows. Albeit I think as a colour set, yellows are marginally better. But I think that's why he's gone reds.
He's slightly overrun that one. I think he was playing on the red to the bottom, on the bottom left cushion. But he can always come back round for it. He's got a drop ball into the right middle to leave the left middle to come back down for that ball and leave the one in the centre of the table to the right middle for the black.
Oh. He had to play it off that knuckle to leave this as straight as possible, but his heart was going to be in his mouth there. I know ours was.
Definitely.
He's going to want to play this with a little tracer right hand side just to widen the angle.
Yeah, he just wants a nice angle to just stun up for the black here off the last one. He's okay. He's just got an angle there, I think. Just he can just punch it in a little bit.
Yeah, depending on his angle, he may just be able to come back an inch or two. Oh, he had more angle than I thought.
You have to say a pretty straightforward 8-ball for 4-3.
Another break and finish for Cormac Kerr. Huge break. But look at the clusters.
They've gone absolutely messy. He's absolutely creamed that break as well. Very unlucky there.
Yeah, you can't hit them better than that. Look how they've all just clustered together. What do you do here?
Extension call.
At first glance, not a clue.
I'm glad that makes two of us. Good opening pot.
Yeah, I see what he's done there. He's left an angle on the bottom red to the middle to go into the cluster, and he's hoping they're going to come out nice for him. Very attacking.
Yeah, very attacking from Josh Kane. But I like it.
Yeah, very good. Best form of defence is attack. Just the one red above the middle bag's just safe. It's still not easy though. Not by a long shot.
Yeah, they just didn't come out as nice as he would have hoped. He's pushed another one over to the left side rail. Still a little cluster in the middle there. And obviously, as Andrew just said, the one above the right middle pocket.
He's going to try to develop the one on the rail that's gone bad now. And just screw into the yellow. Hopefully push it out. He could leave himself on the one to the left middle then.
High tariff shot. Yeah, high tariff indeed. And the problem with that is he's opened up everything for his opponent.
Yeah, you have to say there's only one tricky yellow there, just the one down the rail. Or maybe a reverse double if he gets onto it.
Referee would have called touch and ball.
I wondered what he'd done there.
Yeah, normally the referees give us the heads up, they point to the ball, but not on this occasion. The players knew it. And the
We should
referee
have
knew
known
it.
from here.
Good pot. It's really just that yellow on the side rail. The main problem. Having said that, given the yellow that's kind of in the middle of the table, if he can get on it, he doesn't really need to do anything.
Yeah, he can just glide it down the rail.
You should see him play for it now.
And that's pretty good. One good pot here, he could be levelling up the match.
Aye.
Was a tough pot, wasn't it? But he's not left anything particularly easy for Josh here. And that's now over the bag, which makes Shellers pretty easy.
Big shot for Josh Kane. I think the only real thing he has to go at. He's decided the one in the middle of the table. Obviously incredibly difficult, the one on the left hand rail. This is a tough shot. Good pot.
It's a great pot. How's your oh. Ouch.
Wow. Yeah, just telling. He wants to. This is tough. I hate. Oh, has he reached the rail? I don't know if there's. Referee says no.
Ouch.
They're so fiddly, those shots.
A very delicate shot, that. That was unlucky. Cormac should be taking these now, mate, levelling up the match. And pretty routine finish.
With approximately 30 minutes played in this match, we're all square. 4 frames apiece. We're back with you. Back on serve as well. Kind of the way this Pro Series has gone. We tend to look at the break as a serve, as we would in tennis. And second dry break of the match for Cormac Kerr.
That ball's in play.
Josh opting for reds, but While he's tried to put them into more favourable position, he's created a problem in his bottom left corner.
Extension calls.
It's not a bad shot. Could have the one to the middle to now develop that problem that he made a minute ago.
How's your luck, Josh?
Landed with a bad white. Does go to the middle, that red, but I don't think it'll be an option for him. It's a very tough pot. Not got much pocket to play with.
He also really has no position, even if he does make it. He may not have a choice though. If he is going for this, it's a big shot for Josh Kane. And as you said, Andrew, that was down to having not much pocket to go at.
Yeah, he was very close to playing it at that speed. But like you say, he did have to get his white out for a position on the next ball. Don't know if he could have dropped it. Maybe he'd had a plant through the gap between the black and the red to the top. Cormac gets a chance here. Just tied that yellow up a little bit too much. Didn't want the kiss on that.
Yeah, he's given himself more work to do. He played the cannon off the red to hold for the yellows. But the reds come back to bite him.
Yeah, he were opening the bag for the black, wasn't he? I think that's purely down to where that yellow is at the bottom.
Yeah, agreed. Where does he go from here?
Needs to find a good white, I think. Just unless he's going for the pot here. Looks like it could be.
He was.
That's a great
It's
pot.
there.
Has he got the angle to run down into the red? Don't think he has at first glance.
Yeah. It looks very straight from here. Yeah, and he's... Oh, good shot. He needs another good one.
He does.
He'll take that.
Yeah, thin snick into the top right, the black for 5-4 for Cormac. He's nailed it.
It was a really good out, has to be said. 3 frames in a row now. We'll turn our attention later on to the conclusion of Pro Series 3. Big semi-finals Tom Cousins against Hitton Patel. Sean Chipperfield taking on Jez Graham. Any predictions for Pro Series 3, Andrew? I'm gonna drop you right in it. We don't like anybody sitting on the fence.
I think everybody's going to be favouring Cousins out there as always. It's very, very hard to beat. If I were going to pick one out of the other semi-final, I'd probably be edging towards Chippy. It's just my opinion, but anything can happen. Anything can happen at this level. They're obviously all playing very well to be in a semi-final anyway, so they're all capable of beating each other.
Yeah, they all absolutely are capable of beating each other. Incidentally, all 4 of them are out of Pro Series 4. So not one of them's made it past the last 16 of Pro Series 4, and they're in the semi-finals of Pro Series 3. So
that shows the standard, doesn't it?
And yet again, Cormac Kerr here. Really feel like he's kicked it up a gear.
Yeah, he needs to get these and go 2 frames in front of be on the hill for the match then. Played pretty well. Josh had 2 dry breaks. That dry break's going to cost him a frame here though, by the looks of things. Don't know. Does that black go to the middle? It don't look like it does. It must do.
Well, he's played for it there. It certainly does.
Absolutely.
Good hit, but it's dry.
Could there be a twist?
Okay, another frame, another layout with an argument for both color sets. But I think it's going to come down to the opener again. That's why he's playing yellows.
Yellow ball's in play.
Yeah, they're all sort of covering one another. The yellow's now in the middle. It's definitely going to have to pick the right route here.
Yeah, this finish all about the pattern.
And there'll be a bit more pressure on it because Cormac is on the hill.
This is one of these finishes that as you go through it, every ball you take off will unlock the path for another ball. That's why I like solving a puzzle. That's okay.
Yeah, I like that shot. I think you might see him screw into the red again here to leave himself chance on both the yellows.
Yeah, I think if he's got the angle and he can do it, he'll have a choice. He could even potentially have a choice on all 3, depending on how he comes off it.
Yeah, definitely. Don't look like he is though.
Oh.
I think he had to screw into that red there for me.
Yeah, I think he's missed a trick there.
This is tough now. He's even hampered. It looks like maybe not.
Yeah, if he can't, yeah, he is hampered. He was just looking to see if he could cue at it, but I think he could only see half the cue ball. This is tough. Yeah, and because of that, he's missed it. All right, Cormac Kerr with a difficult chance, it must be said, but a chance nonetheless to win this match. The opening shot's really difficult.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to play that one to clip into the middle here. Don't think that red passes the yellow at the bottom. It's not too bad. He can come down now for that red into the bottom right, and then it's just a case of the rail shots.
Yeah, he's tried to get over to the one on the rail. I don't think he needed to play that shot.
No, not really. I think he could have come through for the bottom one there, just a straight run through, and it may have even had an angle then to screw to the one to the cushion on the cushion. Just land high on it.
It's a good shot. 0 far enough. Yeah, you saw the flick of the hand. It's thinner than he would have liked, but he is on it.
Could leave the rail shot up, the one on the right rail. He could leave that for his last ball here. Just needs to get nice on it for the black. That's a good shot. Very good.
Lovely shot. Looks like he has the angle to get across for this one on the right hand side.
15-second shot clock
He
now.
does.
Want to be a bit further over though. Just got to play a shot now.
Is that wide? Oh, it's just dropped in.
His heart was in his mouth there.
But it won't be now, because he knows that he is marching through to the quarterfinals.
Kane man of the match. Cormac.
And the handshake comes. Kerr has defeated Josh Kane 7 frames to 4. Good performance, have to be said, Andrew.